Okay, I have to talk about what I'm trying to do here with one take wonders and what I would like to see happen with this. Capitalism is making us strive for perfection because perfection is marketability, accessibility. It's making yourself palatable to the masses, distilling yourself, dumbing yourself down to something like generic and sellable. And on YouTube especially, the reason that I've avoided and spent so long waffling on posting covers or karaoke or music at all is because all you see on YouTube is perfect, highly produced, polished professional covers. The things that hit the algorithm, that get popular, that make the meta. The meta is perfection. It's Barbie and Ken dolls that look perfect and sound perfect, not a flaw or a misstep in them. And they have to be because they're professionals, and they can be, and so they do whatever it takes. It's 80 takes, so it's a picture perfect rendition, and that's really been an intimidation to me, a deterrent from sharing, because I never get a perfect take ever. Something always goes sideways, or something always is not factored in, or my reverb is off or on, or too high or too low, or my mic is too hot or something. And I realized that in an age where the algorithm controls our lives and dictates taste and dictates what is popular and what is the meta culturally, and that meta is increasingly telling us that rough drafts are unacceptable. Perfection is the only allowable standard, and that everything must be content. So you're never allowed to put rough drafts out there. You have to crank out perfection. Even your rough drafts have to be perfect, have to be more and more polished. It's like power creep, but it's perfection creep. And especially with increasingly sort of concerning effectiveness in deepfake technology that's being used effectively to test the population and see how willing we are to buy a fake over a real person. They can make digital content that seems like people, that seems like authentic, real human beings, just to sell products and services. And we wouldn't be any wiser for it. So I think it's really important to be putting content out there that is deeply, deeply human, that you can tell is not for money, that you can tell is not fake, that you can tell has not been manipulated beyond recognition of its original source, or trying to obfuscate like the truth of the thing, of what it's trying to present. So One Take Wonders is an experiment in embracing human imperfection and learning to love it again. Because being perfect is not human, it is machine. And it is not natural for us as humans to be perfect. So we should learn to love being imperfect. And so I will do one take of a song, whatever pops up or draws my interest, and I would love it if you would engage with these videos by commenting something that you see that is imperfect about it, like the dog food dish turned over on the floor, or like my makeup, or my messy desk, or a note that I flub, or a part that I don't sing exactly like the original, or that I am a little bit off key, because I'd really love to bring humanness back to the meta of the internet, particularly YouTube. And that way it drives engagement for these kinds of videos so that we can all feel permission to post our rough drafts, because we're all rough drafts. That's all we've got ever. Yeah, please comment down below with an imperfection that you see that we can all rejoice in, so we can look at it and say, yeah, that's human. It would mean a lot to me. Thanks.